Jamie Harper and the Secrets of the Silver Serpent. It was supposed to be an ordinary afternoon. Jamie Harper and Max were lounging in the backyard, enjoying a rare break from their usual detective work, when a carrier pigeon landed on Jamie's shoulder. Tied to its leg was a scroll sealed with a strange silver emblem, a serpent coiled around a treasure chest. Jamie carefully opened the scroll, revealing an ancient map and a cryptic message. The Silver Serpent's treasure awaits those brave enough to seek it. Beware the deceivers, and trust only the loyal. Max squinted at the map. Looks like someone's inviting us to a treasure hunt. Jamie's detective instincts tingled. Or a trap. Either way, we have to find out. Their first stop was the Harborview Historical Society, where they met Mrs. Clayton, the town's historian. She explained the legend of the Silver Serpent, a notorious pirate who was rumored to have hidden a vast treasure before vanishing without a trace. Many have searched, Mrs. Clayton said, but none have found it. Some say the treasure is cursed. Jamie's eyes sparkled. We're not afraid of a little mystery. The map led them to an old lighthouse at the edge of town. Inside, they discovered a hidden compartment containing a silver serpent figurine and a riddle. Beneath the serpent's gaze, where shadows dance, lies the key to the next chance. Max scratched his head. Shadows dancing? What does that mean? Jamie pointed to the lighthouse's spinning light. We'll find out when the light hits just right. As night fell, the lighthouse beam revealed a hidden pathway through the rocks. The pathway led to a cavern filled with ancient symbols and another clue. But they weren't alone. A group of treasure hunters, led by the cunning and charismatic Vincent Blackthorne, had also found the cavern. Vincent smiled slyly. Well, if it isn't the famous Jamie Harper. Care to share the treasure? Jamie stood her ground. We don't share with thieves. A tense standoff ensued, but Jamie's quick thinking helped them slip away with the next clue. Jamie and Max followed the clue to an abandoned shipwreck. Inside, they found a journal detailing the Silver Serpent's final voyage. But Vincent and his crew were one step ahead, ambushing them and stealing the journal. We've got to get that back, Max whispered. Jamie smirked. I have a plan. Jamie crafted a clever scheme to outwit Vincent. Using false clues planted in the journal, she led Vincent on a wild goose chase while she and Max deciphered the real location of the treasure. A hidden lagoon accessible only at low tide. Under the moonlight, Jamie and Max arrived at the lagoon, where they found a secret entrance to an underwater grotto. Inside, a chest overflowing with silver coins, jewels, and artifacts glittered in the dim light. Max's jaw dropped. We did it, Jamie. But their celebration was cut short when Vincent and his crew arrived, trapping them. Cornered, Jamie used her knowledge of the grotto's layout to create diversions, leading Vincent and his crew into a series of traps. With Captain Hawkins' unexpected arrival, they managed to lock Vincent and his men in a cave section. You're always full of surprises, Max said, grinning at Jamie. As they explored the grotto further, they found a message from the Silver Serpent himself. The true treasure is not in gold or jewels, but in the stories that are told and the bonds that are forged. Jamie realized the treasure was not just wealth, but a legacy meant to be preserved and shared. Returning to Harborview, Jamie and Max handed the treasure over to the Historical Society, ensuring the legend of the Silver Serpent would live on for generations. Mrs. Clayton beamed. You've given this town a piece of its history back. Jamie smiled at Max's teamwork and trust. That's the real treasure. As they walked away, Jamie's heart was full. Another mystery solved, another adventure with her best friend, and the promise of many more to come. The moral of the story is that true treasure lies not in riches, but in the relationships we build and the adventures we share. As Jamie and Max strolled through Harborview, the cool breeze carrying the scent of the sea, they couldn't help but reflect on their latest adventure. The sun was setting, casting golden hues over the town, and all seemed peaceful, until a familiar voice called out from behind them. Jamie, Max? It was Captain Hawkins, waving a tattered, weathered piece of parchment in his hand. His eyes sparkled with urgency. You're not going to believe this, but I just received a message from an old friend about a phantom compass that can lead to lost worlds. Max's eyes widened. Lost worlds? Is that even a thing? Jamie's curiosity flared. It is now. Let's find out more. Captain Hawkins handed over the parchment, a cryptic symbol etched at the top, and a phrase written beneath. When the stars align, the compass will point the way to the forgotten. Max grinned. Looks like our next adventure is already calling. Jamie nodded, the thrill of a new mystery stirring in her heart. Get ready, Max. This one's going to be bigger than anything we've faced before. As they hurried off toward the docks, the excitement of the unknown filled the air, promising another unforgettable journey. The adventure of the Phantom Compass was just beginning.